I wanted to recap the assignment from the other day. A few of you did it and did fine on it, but the rest of you that turned it in, I think there's like some serious misconceptions as to what I was asking for. With this federal income tax bracketing system, the way it works, you don't pay the same percentage on every dollar you make. The more money you make, the more taxes you pay. So I wanted to kind of try and do a better job explaining that if I missed the mark the first time. If you completely understood it and got the assignment back and you did great on it, you might want to just stop this video and go on to the assignment, but I would encourage you to at least watch it and just, kind of refresh yourself, because it's been a few days, because I gave 2 days for makeup work, which a lot of people didn't do. So there's going to be a lot of people repeating this class next year. The way this table breaks down, the bracketing system, let's suppose I make $8,000 in a year. I'm only going to have to pay 10% tax on that $8,000. And that's it, because I'm in that first tier, as I'm calling it. So that first row of this table, if I make, like I said, $8,000, I'm right here. They're going to tax 10%. I'm done. I don't have to worry about anything else. However, if my salary winds up being more than that, like let's suppose I make $15,000. Well, the first $9,875, they're going to tax at 10%. But my $15,000 winds up falling in between the bottom and the top point on the second tier. So my difference between 15,000 and my 9,875, that dollar amount is how much falls into that bracket. The first $9,875 are locked into the 10% bracket, but the other $5,125 is what they're going to tax at 12%. So the more money you make, the more brackets you're kind of spread across, the more of these tiers you reach, they're going to tax different chunks of your money at that percentage. Okay, so what I did, and this might be helpful, you might want to pause the video, take a picture of this, screenshot something. What I did is I sat down and I figured out how much money is in each of those brackets. Okay, so let's suppose I make $75,000 a year. Well, that means that I'm in this bracket. So that means $9,875 of my money is going to get taxed here. $30,250 of my money is going to get taxed here. And then I don't know how much yet is going to get taxed at 22%. Well, to find that, I would take my dollar amount, that $75,000, and subtract 40,125. Okay, so what this is going to do is basically save you from having to do the calculations for each and every tier. All right, so if I wind up, let me pick another random amount here. Let's say I make $200,000 a year. So now I'm in this bracket. If I make $200,000 a year, that puts me here. I know that 9,875 is going to get taxed here. 30,250 is going to get taxed here. 45,400 is going to get taxed here. And you see where I'm going with this? So what I have to figure out is how much of my $200,000 is going to get taxed at 32%. So I would take my $200,000 and subtract 163,300, which will be 36,700. Okay, so my money's getting chunked up. A certain amount at 10%, a certain amount at 12%, a certain amount at 22%, a certain amount at 24%. It's not one flat amount. And I hope I'm right. I think this table set up this way might be a little bit more helpful. So Janice here, she's a high school teacher. She earns $37,500 annually. So she is right here. What I want to calculate is how much of her money is at each tier. So really all you're going to have to worry about is the highest tier she's in, because I've already done all the work out to the side for the other tiers. So since she falls between 98.75 and 41.25, I need to see how much of her money is there after the 98.75. So I'm going to take the 37,000 and subtract off the 9875, and that will tell me how much of her money is going to get taxed at 12%. $27,625. Okay. If you haven't done the assignment from the other day, that's what I want you to go back and do now. I will release that again so you can go back and change any of them if you'd like. Okay. Carla's a nurse, earns $89,000 annually. Very similar situation, but she's in a different tier, different bracket. So her dollar amount's going to be a little bit different. So she is $89,000. She's here. Right? She's between 85 and 163. So I know, again, 9,875 is here, 30,000 is here, 45,000 is here. I need to figure out how much of our $89,000 is in that fourth bracket because the rest has already been done for you. So I'm going to take 89,000, and I'm going to subtract off 85, 525. So only $3,475 is going to get taxed in that bracket, and everything else will get taxed below that.